Hello there, this is Darth Rabbit07 coming to you today with another quick review. I got another one of these early morning finds, looking for Thundercracker. Found Amalgamous Prime at my local Walmart, just 3 minutes from the house. Really tickled to see him next to Junkion Rickgar and, oh my gosh, lost it, Combaticon Brawl. Left Brawl there and got those two, and so you'll see a Autobot Junkion coming up soon. But now we're going to focus on Amalgamous Prime, the tricky shapeshifter. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's turn this camera around and take a closer look at Amalgamous Prime. And just when I thought that they let the foot off the gas, here comes Amalgamous Prime landing at my local Walmart 3 miles that way off my back porch, and I am so tickled to have this guy in hand. I love this artwork. These little things right here look like those eyes, eye hand things from the guy like on that Pan's Labyrinth. Anyway, it gives me a very Pan's Labyrinth kind of feel here. That gives me a very Shockwave thing. This guy's a tricky shifter. He likes to pull pranks on other bots, and he's got the T-Cog right there in hand. He's got 21 steps to go from this form to the spider tank and back again, and he's got several other forms that he can do. And there's the cog again right there, his artifact. There he is on that, his symbol, till all are one. Pause and scan right here, and hopefully you can find your Amalgamous at a Walmart just sitting on the shelf. I checked yesterday, they said they had these in, but there was 19 pallets, so like the Christmas rush is on, and I hope and wish you guys very happy hunting moving forward. Let's get him out of the box and take a closer look. Dr. Dre, we're going to need to operate. Pre-assembly is required, so let's get through that. I'm doing this first, and here we go. It's done. And here he is in the back of the box default configuration. If I spin this around here, I kind of like that pose better, and I like the one that's in the instructions. And dude, this guy gives me so many different vibes all at once, and it's kind of crazy. I get this very Hunchback of Notre Dame, General Grievous, Metal Gear Solid, like Rex. Ooh, hollowness. Yikes. That's unfortunate. But very crazy vibes I get off this guy. And I don't know about these bits right here. It just still feels very Pan's Labyrinth and freaking awesome. He's sturdy, like nothing really jiggles, and he is the granddaddy of all the weaponizers and those little, you know, armorizers, rock lure. I mean, he's got all those little bits and stuff it's really neat. And that's how his articulation goes as far as that goes. Man, I just wasn't expected to be blown away like this. The Hunchback of Shockwave, Notre Dame, Metal Gear Rex, and just awesomeness, guys. I mean, I keep going all, and I get a very Johnny number 5, just depending on the way he does his feet and his treads there. I mean, it just, dude, this guy is so wicked cool. First impressions out of the box. And Shin. 21 steps later, we got him in his beast mode, or his his tight tank bullfrog of doom mode. I mean, it still looks pretty awesome for something Metal Gear-ish, and the detail is crazy on it. It kind of gives me a Knight Rider thing with that. But the way he tucks up with the head going up in there and that cavity, the way the things fold up, and you got a little bit of play there. You can do that stuff there. I don't know how to make that gun stick up like it does there. I don't know, don't care. You still get a little bit of articulation with these little eyeball looking things. These are just freaky as can be. My guy is so tight that on step 4, right here where you're trying to open this up to get this back compartment to fold up in there to where you can bring the little turret piece up on 5 right there, I snapped that part right here, and it's not mission critical, but like this little thing popped and it wasn't supposed to. So anyway, mine's gonna be a little bit loose from here on, but whatnot. And I just wanted to give you all that heads up. Just know that it could be extremely tight and that kind of thing. Luckily I have the one from Pulse coming shipped to me, so I can replace it and return that to sender kind of thing, and or I might even hang on to it and just use the spare parts, because this is essentially a weaponizer, as we're getting ready to demonstrate next. You got to take this guy totally apart. Exploded view of him totally taken all apart. We're going to try to do these other little drone things. So there's like a rolling drone, a flying drone, there's a car, yeah, there's a couple of different things. It's kind of wild. So anyway, let me see if we can get these things together in the first configuration. Here is his coming and going truck thing. It's got real rolling wheels, rolls pretty good. That's pretty wild that you can do a little truck. And we got a little aero drone here. This is so crazy. You got the blast effects that you can make it swooshable and stuff. It can go with your little car mode there. I mean, that is crazy, crazy stuff right there, guys. I'm gonna set this out of the way here. So then there is another configuration that you can do with both, and it involves each of these little dudes combining with these bits here, and we'll get those configurations up next. This first one's really super easy. We're going to do it even on camera. We're going to take these things apart. That's kind of crazy how it does all that. And then we're just going to fit this little thing in the middle, this little freakazoid thing. And there is flying drone number 1. And that is so crazy. There's your flying drone there. One moment, please. We're making the rolling drone counterpart here real quick. We're just going to take these apart, and then we're going to take and do the same thing, more or less. Fit that on there. Turn this around here. Fit this on here. Well, yep. Let's see. Fit that right there. And we got rolling counterpart number 2 there. Oh yeah, that is insane, dude. So you got 2 like little rolling kind of things. You got to use that imagination a little bit there. Oh, I messed up. Hang on one second. I had just had the truck parts up. I don't think it really matters. I mean, you can have it as backups, but I mean, there's your rolling drone, your flying drone, and then I think we got one more tank part here to go. I figured it out. You got to put this little thing in here, and boom, like this right here. It's getting a little bit more Metal Gear Solid again. We got another tank, guys. Look at that. That's pretty weird. Then we got to remove the drone, make it like this, and then I'm going to take this and put it right here like this. Isn't that weird? That's so crazy. Okay, and then the next part, we got to remove from this centerpiece real quick here, and then boom, boom, tap, tap. And we will be all done forming this Voltron tank. Just like so. Boom, guys. Look at that. You can actually stick these guys back over here. However you want to do it. You can figure it how you see fit. You can actually do it like this. There is no right or wrong answer, I can tell so far with these weaponizer bits here. But I mean, there you go. You got you a base and a tank to defend said base. So there's that all together. This guy is a lot of fun, even with all these crazy little configurations. And like I can't wait to see what Bot Bender Orinj does with all this crazy. I mean, gets a couple of these and does some awesome combination. And anyway, let's get this guy back into his robot mode and into some final thoughts. Some final thoughts on Amalgamous Prime. This guy is freaking awesome. He's just so weird and weaponizer greatness. I can't get over how good he really is. I really love all his little bits and modes. And the only thing I don't like, and I found this out the hard way as well, as like snapping this inside piece here, because everything's just so stiff. But if you try to do these center circles on these pegs back here, I was trying to do a different configuration. I did crack the plastic on those clear pieces, so those will be dedicated there, or I might even file 13 them. I don't really like the drum modes, and you do get drum modes out of the upper arms and the lower arms, and then like the main mass will, you can use your imagination and turn into hover kind of tank or whatever, and then the actual other bits will form another tank. And it's a lot of fun to manipulate and figure out all the different little things with it. I love that, once again, this right here is his T-cog inside of his eye, like you see there on the box. I mean, that's so cool, man. And then he's just a really, really fun, he's just another fun prime. I mean, for the most part, he is solid. He does got a couple little spots there where they just can't resist to doing the hollow, but I highly recommend this. I mean, if you're getting a 13, we're another one down on that. I'm kind of curious to see if we're going to get a redo of Vector Prime, since they redone the Alpha Trion and they didn't like stick with the old mold. Right now I got Vector Prime sitting in there. I want to say like the Liege Maximo is in there somewhere, and there's a couple more. But we're getting close, guys. I'm going to do a comparison shot, alt modes and robot modes, just to show an update. I'll do like a little short for that. But thanks again for tuning in. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Check your Walmarts. This could be sitting on the shelf there. They do got the place set like up on a peg, but it's like a peg to hold 3 of these. And that case is a case of 3. 1 Amalgamous, 1 Retgar animated, and then the Brawl Combaticon mode there. Yeah, it's been a long week, guys. It's been a long year, and I hope y'all's year has been better than mine. It's been a little bit rough this year. Thanks again for watching. You guys have an excellent and safe Merry Christmas. I hope you guys will keep sticking with me through the new year and continue to grow until all are one. All.